Hello, Gemini. Here we are, the month of November, and we are taking a look at what wants to come forward for you, for Gemini. Okay, I like asking this question because it kind of keeps it open. You know, it allows the most important thing for you to know this month to come through. Okay, so we're looking at Gemini. What wants to be known? What wants to come through? What is the message for Gemini for the month of November? Gemini for the month of November. Wow, we got two aces so far. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, these are some really nice cards so far. Let's get one more. Yeah, I like to do at least 4 cards. So one more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. What wants to come through for Gemini? There we go. Okay. Bam. The Empress. Oh my gosh. Wow. What is going on with you, Gemini? This is great. Okay. Let us take a deeper look. Well, clearly, November is the month of opportunities for you. We have 2 aces coming through, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Excuse me. This is great, right? So I think this warrants a little discussion about aces. Aces are energies that exist as potentials. Okay, so they're not like something grounded in the earth, in the third dimensional reality at this time, right? They exist kind of out in the ethers as potential. And so it's kind of like there's everything, right, exists. The all that is, all exists in that that 0 point field of energy, right? It's like the full energy where everything exists, all possibilities exist. However, when you have the aces come through, these are the possibilities that are much closer to you, right? They're not in that 0 point field of where all things exist. They're much closer to earth. They're much closer to becoming a reality, but still they need to be capitalized on in order for their energy to manifest in the present on earth. Okay, so keeping that in mind, right? Like there's definitely action that has to be taken behind the energies of aces. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles. Gosh, I'm just really feeling for you, Gemini. Well, first of all, the first thing that I have to say is I'm feeling that there is a lot of mental energy happening for you in the month of November. I feel like you are spending a lot of time in the ethers, sort of, just kind of like thinking about things, processing information, imagining, definitely a lot of like imagining happening, like, just kind of thinking like, oh, well, what if, and like, or I like this possibility, I wonder how this can come about. So just a lot of like mental energy I feel for you. And so I feel like the aces are here really as reminders that like this is great. This is, we have to start with that mental energy, like with thinking about things, but don't forget that a lot of these things that you've been thinking about, they are within reach. And so go for it, Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles, Pentacles are really about material, physical world, right? They represent, of course, they represent money, finances, but they can also represent like a job, a home, anything physical that you can kind of like hold on to and touch, and that is material. This I'm feeling is like nature. I am really, and of course, you know, nature is a very Pentacles energy, but I'm feeling nature here, and it's really giving me the vibe of like taking a trip almost. It's like this opportunity to go and see something, like see something in the world. Yeah, an opportunity to have some new experience that involves being outside. So like an example of this would be like going to the redwoods and you know, checking out those beautifully massive trees, or going to some beach, you know, and like, you know, putting your feet in the sand, swimming in the ocean. So it definitely feels like some kind of experience, possibly involving travel, but definitely an experience of being outside and soaking up, you know, one of nature's glories, okay? Like a beach, a forest, something like that. But it also has almost like this, you know, travel vacation kind of vibe to it. And these, like it's Nine of Cups. I mean, exactly. This is something that you have been wanting, something you have been asking for. You know, and like it's really the time to go and do it. Like, you know, this is the opportunity is here. It's close. It's like right there. And so whatever this thing is that feels like a, you know, a wish or something you've been longing for, a dream, or, you know, like, go for it. This is it's there. November is the time. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Swords. And again, swords are the more, you know, mental energy, air energy. It's like thoughts, ideas, beliefs, truth. Swords also represent truth. So give me a second to feel into this Ace of Swords for you. Yeah, you know, I feel like it's both right now. It's it's not both, but it's multiple things that swords represent. It's definitely, I'm definitely feeling like this truth is present for you. And it's funny because there is kind of like this feeling of succession here, right? It's like, okay, this opportunity for you to go out and have some kind of like wonderful experience out in nature, as you know, it is something that you've been dreaming about. You know, it's ready, it's ripe for the picking. It's go and do it, right? And then once you do it, it's like this energy then comes in, and it's like, it's almost like a see, I told you so, right? Because you capitalizing on this energy, making this dream come true for yourself, doing this thing that you've been thinking about, been wanting, been really manifesting, you know. Once you go out and do that thing, like, it then brings in new opportunity for you. And this new opportunity is really, and it's dependent on actually doing it, right? So like, here's the potential, here's the capitalizing on that potential, and then here's the new energy that comes in from capitalizing on it, okay? And this new energy is this truth, this realization that you spending this time in dreaming up all of these wonderful things for yourself that you want to do, you want to accomplish, you want to see, etc., and then actually making the move to go and do it and feeling that fulfillment from it, like, it brings in a new truth for you. And the truth is this, is that all of the time that you've spent dreaming about it was not in vain, right? It was the thing that brought it about. It's like this realization of how manifestation really works, right? Manifestation is really spending all of that time in that mental energy of dreaming up what it looks like, imagining how it feels, imagining the emotional fulfillment that you gain from this thing that you are thinking about and envisioning, and all of these things, right? It's like you realize how that is actually, that's not a waste of time. That's actually the beginning stages, because from that dreaming, from that visualization comes the opportunity, right? And then, but then you still have to capitalize on the opportunity. Dreaming about it alone is not going to bring it forward for you into reality. It's not going to bring it into the physical. It's not going to materialize just by feeling the emotion and having the vision of it. You have to capitalize on that opportunity. And this is the truth that comes forth for you this month. It's like, it is a huge realization that these are the steps. Like it's like you're figuring out how manifestation really works for you. Okay. And so it's this big realization for you. But also, I also feel like it kind of like it then also brings in this opportunity of, okay, how can I expand this? How can I expand this idea of or this knowing now, this understanding of how to manifest, of how to bring things into my reality? How can I expand that? And how can I expand my thinking, my imagining into other areas, not just to, like manifest a trip or something like that? How can I expand it to manifest being, to manifest not necessarily a physical experience, but a beingness, right? And this is kind of like an airy energy beingness, right? You can't really like hold it or, touch it or whatever. This beingness is this kind of, it just is, right? It's like this Ace of Swords opportunity for you is this realization that brings in an opportunity to expand how you think about things, how you view things, how you put energy into beliefs in order to create new realities, right? So it's like your thoughts create your beliefs, and your beliefs create your reality. Okay, so this is an opportunity to really change not just what you think, but then what you believe about yourself. Okay, because the manifestation here is you really becoming the Empress, right? And this is going to happen through the way that you think about yourself and the things that you believe about yourself. Okay, this is great. The Empress is this, like, just, she's accomplished, and I feel like through this process of like really learning how to manifest not just physical things, but manifest this beingness, right? This belief of yourself is huge, and it puts you in that Empress energy. And from there, the Empress, she is the creator. She is like pure creation energy. Okay, that's why she's pictured here with a little her child, right? In the Rider-Waite deck, she's sort of, the idea is that she's presented as being pregnant, and so with child, and this is the epitome of creation, right? Creating another life. This is creation. And so, these opportunities that come forward for you in November, it's a go time. It's like capitalize, okay? Like, take advantage of those opportunities that are presenting itself to you, because the things that come forward when you do are going to be life-changing, right? This Empress energy is, I often see her as, someone who embodies the energy of all of the queens. She comes into, like, she brings all of the archetypes of the queens into wholeness. And here she is embodied in the Empress, the creator. Okay, she's very loving, nurturing, and very powerful as far as creating new realities. Okay, so again, November is the month to capitalize on opportunities for you. This is like this feels like a defining moment. This is a defining moment for you, okay? Like, so keep an eye open for these opportunities that present themselves, okay? Opportunities for something to bring something physical into being, but also to bring something more ethereal into being, to bring beingness itself into being, okay? This is awesome. I'm super excited for you, Gemini. I hope you have a great month. I'm wishing you the best of luck in being able to really recognize when those opportunities come forward. And you will. As long as you're looking for them, you're keeping an eye open, your consciousness is attuned to knowing that these opportunities are coming forward for you, you will not miss them. Alrighty. Love you lots. Bye-bye.